Okay, we are live, guys. Welcome to the stream. How are you guys? How has Exos Heroes been? Giving you problems? I actually stayed up late last night just to figure things out on the artifact side, and what else did I take a look at? I actually was able to take down some of the signature force already. So kinda, rebooted my signature force. I'm gonna show you in a while. Hello. Hi Moon Knight, welcome to the chat. Tired and exhausted from Exos Heroes. Same here, man. Same here. Same here. Just gonna send them out. Then we'll be on our way. I actually settled with a couple of nations actually last night. Can this... Okay. Can you make more videos on undead heroes? What do you mean undead heroes? Um, okay. Guys, just want to check, is my stream going okay on your end? No buffering whatsoever. Just another atheist. What do you mean by undead heroes? Okay. Undead world, you mean? Yeah, I'm actually preparing a couple of videos probably next week for Undead World. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that next week probably. What guides do you specifically need? Most of the guides have already have out. Can you can actually check the playlist for that one. Okay, so thank you guys. So last night I was actually working on signature force. I already had reset a couple of signature force, which was actually funny. I did reset Lenombe. I did reset Greenland. I decided that I'm not gonna be using Greenland. I'm actually investing all. I already had up to the 4th level for Estores. Wasted Red, though, I'm actually hanging on to Wasted Red. It's a bit sentimental. We'll see if they'll still work. I also chose... Good question. To be honest with you, for the new update, I'm a bit... it's for me. I don't like rearranging things again. That is what I hate. I've already arranged them already. Now we're changing signature force. We're changing gear. We're changing a lot of things, and we are relearning. But again, that is just for me. That is just the start. For a while, guys, just gonna go to Drash's question first. I'm actually happy because there's a balance, but at the same time, I hate going back to zero. That's it. So I know there are a lot of guys out there that have a problem in terms of starting the game. That is why I'm making guides again. Hopefully this version of Exos is better than the first one. Hopefully, I'm not sure yet at this point. Next is just another. It is cool sometimes to do with new players. Maybe. Thanks, by the way. You have great content. Thanks, man. Frost Jake Warden, are you able to recall a duplicate hero? Can't seem to do it, and recall heroes can't be used for transcend. based on what happened last night, I was able to recall Rachel. What happened was I got copies of, I think, his fated copy, but the fate core is still there. Let me show you guys what I did. Particularly for, I had to do an experiment last night because I know I had to, I'll be asked these questions. So if we filter this to, let's filter this Lenombe. I'm not using Lenombe anymore. That's for sure. So what I did was I did recall Shiakan. So as you can see, he's down to level 1. There is actually still this number 6 here. That's for the Fate Core enhancement, and the copies are here. So you will be getting the other copies that you used for the Transcend. Drash, it's too hard to do this. It reminds me of Epic 7 now cause the gear set and artifacts. Well, again, I'm looking at this at a more optimistic angle, wherein I hope the changes for this game are going to be better than the previous one. I'm not sure with the existing, with the old players, if they agree with me or not. But again, it's really hard to start from scratch. It's really, and some have invested time, some have invested emotion in this game that they don't want to restart anymore. So again, going back to Signature Force, so I'm using Estoris. I'm using still Wasted Red. This is actually sentimental for me. I did level up North Von Frosty because I did recall some of the Signature Force. So Estoris, Wasted Red, Brun for. I'm actually curious on how Dorka looks like. That is why I didn't dismantle or recall Brun. Frostjake, weird. I have an F-Series at 75 and a spare copy of at level 1. The copy can't be used to my 75, but the 75 can be used. Yeah, that is weird. Actually, when I recalled what do you call this? I recalled Rachel. The Signature Force disappeared. I don't know why. but the game gave me another general. I can it transformed into a hero selector, in which I was able to secure another general of a different nation. It's hard to start from scratch, I agree, but a restart was also a good way to reorganize stuff. Yeah, correct. That is why I'm still optimistic about this game. Hopefully it is the right thing to do moving forward. So again, going back, I did reset Vagabond. I think I'm no longer gonna use Schmid moving forward because I found that there are less number of heroes here. But I might rebuild Vagabond, probably in the future. I also was able to add to Saint West. I only lack 4. And what else? For the signature link, what I did was also build Shadowbane. Because I wanted to use Shadowbane for a long time already. So that's it for Signature Force. What else did I do so far? Do you guys have any questions on artifacts? I'm actually uploading a video on artifacts right now. So if you have any questions, now is the right time to ask me, because I actually can give you the best artifacts to use in the game. I actually was able to read more today on artifacts. So if you have any questions out there, guys, please feel free to mention it in the chat. So Actually, I'm uploading. I just uploaded an artifact guide just now. It's actually premiering. Multitasking. So, do you guys have any questions regarding artifacts? Which ones to use? Well, the ones that are must pull, because I already was able to pull. I'm gonna show you my artifact pool. I did 19 pulls. No, I don't want to sell anything. I did 19 pulls, and this is what I got. This one, we got this for free. I don't know if you guys, have seen this in your inbox, but we got this for free today. And must pulls. Where are the questions here? Are there any must pull so far? Must pulls are, try to take a look at if this is your journal. Okay, just have a sneak peek into the video that I gave. Only 2 mythic and 2 fated are not good. The rest are actually good. So this one is actually not good for mythic. It's a small chance to destroy of only 30%. That's actually very, very small, and it's also a conditional trigger with enemy basic attack. The one that is not good is this one. 30% chance to reset on own turn upon defeating an enemy. This is actually not good. This is actually better. The one that's beside. So 50% chance to reset turn for a random ally upon receiving damage. The rest are actually good. For your fated, the one's not good here is going to be this one. So this is not good. Struggling Abyss, Carbon. Then what else? I'm gonna show you guys a list here. This list I will be putting in. That's the list of good artifacts that you guys can use. Except for the ones in Fated and Mythic. These are the artifacts that I'm not recommending. So from rare to legendary, these are what you're going to be using. These are what you're going to be concentrating on. So, a lot of chat. Recall, duplicate hero, try. Okay. How many copy to max out an artifact? Kate Sith. Copies to max out. Let's go back to my bag here and see. Okay, so let's say for example, if you want to max out, let's say for example this one. Not this one. I'm not going to use it. Let's do some. Let's not this one. This one. So let's say for example you want to max it out. You actually have to enhance it here, because every time you enhance, you're gonna have to use a certain currency like this one. This is sealed article and full article. So not really copies is, you can actually use other copies, but it takes a long time to level it up. So you're gonna have to enhance it with currency and with copies. As for as for the other button, the promote is actually similar to Ascension. So you need 5 copies of the same artifact to promote it. That's it. So are there any artifacts that must pull? So I've shown you guys the list. So this is basically the list that I have for the must pull. Hey there, welcome to the stream. How many copies to max out on artifact? Actually, 5 copies for the promote. For artifacts, is there a free-to-play recommendation? Pulling for them can spread resources very thin. I don't spend money on the game. If you're free to play, there are rare and legendary that are good. Actually, it's highlighted now. You can actually use them. I actually have a more intensive guide, guys, that I just uploaded now. You may check it out later for artifact guides. Everything is there. I discussed the pros and cons for each artifact. It's actually there. So I'm just actually bringing this because there might be some of you who are interested in almost having free or artifacts that are basically for free to play. So you're gonna have to be contented with using the rares, and the epics are actually not that bad. Some of them are very good, like this one. This one is actually very good. So if you just what do you call this? If you just select the right artifact, you're not gonna have to look for fated. This is one good. Double team when all allies attack. When an ally attacks, so double team is just saying that when an ally attacks, everybody attacks together, but it's a 30% chance. What else is good here? This is also good. Republic Defender. So if you need an early barrier at the start of the battle, this is actually good. This is more or less for PvP, I think. This one, this is actually good. This is similar to the passive of Rhinor before. If you recall, 30% chance to counter the attacker when ally receives damage. See? So if you enhance this, the percentage actually increases as well. So as you can see there, it's a big difference. This is only just at level 4. So you can actually really build a good artifact even from your legendary pool. Could be that they might be nerfing some of these artifacts, but again, cross our fingers that it won't be, and we could enjoy the game more. As you can see, level 6 is at 55. Let's go back to Let's go back to the one that was mentioned. This one. So this is actually chance to double team. If you enhance this, it let's check how high it can get. So this is at level 4, 42%. I think this max is, let's just go back to the journal. Oh, sorry. Journal. Okay, so let's take a look at that one. So it's maxed at 70%. It's actually a big percentage, considering that it's an artifact. So again, I don't really mind the artifact system. It actually brings out another creative way of customizing your heroes, and everybody, each hero now will be very unique. For a while, guys, just want to send this message out. Keep those questions coming. How are you guys? How's your experience so far? Have you guys gone far in terms of in terms of progression. Sorry, just want to get this. Okay. Good. Does Tranquility Artifact have the same effect as Battery's Tranquil? I think yes. Yes. It's here. Somewhere here. It's actually. Where is it? Forgot where is it. I'm still looking for it. Tranquility. Can't seem to find it. Where are you? What's the name? Reset. Why can't I find it? Here. 100% chance to grant tranquility to self one time per 3 rounds. It's actually kinda a nerfed version of what Battery had. So it's only one time per 3 rounds. So not that bad. Not that bad. So what do you think? And this artifact can be given to a lot more heroes, not just only, one. So again, this is going to be, this either the artifacts are going to balance everything out or it's going to make everything worse. So hopefully you guys have what do you call this? Have considered that. What if you have 5 batteries on your team? That would be a headache, I tell you. So, but this is a mythic, guys, so it's really hard to find copies of this one. Okay, so next question, Drash, how's the new mythic? Is he good? Rude Zeon, sorry, not Rude Zeon. Rude, to be honest with you, I haven't really, not story journal, hero journal. Let's take a look at Rude. So for Rude, so resurrects self upon defeating, grants resurrect to self for 10 turns upon defeating enemy, grants immunity to self and start of the battle, striking blow deals 150 and cleanses 1 debuff, and deals piercing damage to all enemies. It's actually watered down as well, so I'm not sure what is the new system moving forward for Mythic. Will they be getting Fate Course? I'm not sure, but this is actually very simple, to be honest with you guys. Even for Misty, I think her, damage immunity as well, effect resist, everything has been watered down or has been nerfed. So time will tell actually whether they're gonna be good or not. No, not really did much in my account. I'm kind of lost on what to do for my account. I feel you, man. I was actually lost as well for the first couple of hours yesterday. So it's just, just be patient on where you want to go with your team, what nations do you want to build. Try to start on that one. Then I think you'll be fine. Have you made your own dream team? So far none. Not yet. For Rex, not yet. So Frost Joke, it was orange colored, I think. Yeah, we mentioned that earlier. So for every 3 rounds, you get to have tranquility. Moon Knight, any recommendation for Gold FC? At this point, my only recommendations would be still be centered around the nations. So, um, let's go to the Fate course. I haven't really gone through the Fate course, the new mechanics of the new Fate course. To be honest with you, even after the Fate core, the base skills of Garf is bad, but once she gets her Fate core, it's actually good. Especially this one. Grants a barrier equal to own maximum health to all allies. So I still have to review all of the Fate cores. I haven't had time to review them yet. So just give me time. I'll actually do a tier list for all the Fate cores once I do an intensive review. I don't want to put out a guide without doing a very intensive review. It would not really help you guys. I'm gonna compare different Fate cores from one another so that I can give you the best answer as possible for a specific Fate core. But for now, I would suggest just maintain the Fate cores if you're asking for gold. It would really depend on the nation that you're attached to. So focus on that first. Frost joke. I feel you, man. 2 days still organized. Me too. Me too. If I may, show you guys. So last night I was reorganizing Signature Force. I was also organizing heroes and what else? And equipment. There's also another guide that I want to put out regarding equipment. Where's the equipment? Here. Because equipment are actually another, phase of this game wherein we have to redo everything. Oh, tell me about it, man. Gear system is pretty much very complex. Again, my opinion on the complexity of this game is that this is going to be short term because most of us will be learning this and we are relearning already on what to do. The relearning process will just take time, and it will, it will take probably a week. From what I'm seeing, it will really take a week to relearn everything. Again, this is a big game, and there are a lot of things to absorb. It's like going back to school. It's like we're all back in school. We're back in college. I didn't see. I still didn't use a single FC from the mail. Not sure how to pick or who to pick. Again, if you want my opinion in terms of Fate Core selection, just follow the nation that you picked, because eventually you'll really have to start from the nation that you are going to bring moving forward. From my understanding, almost all of the nations are equal footing in terms of what they can do. So right now, try to select the nation that you really want to go with. Which core are you favoring? Then go for it. Select what gold fate core you need, what black fate core you need from the selector. Because again, as of now, if you're asking me about a tier list, I don't think it's realistic to do a tier list now. It would be really foolish to put out a tier list that everybody is starting from scratch, and there will be a lot of placements in terms of PvP. Who is going to, which hero is going to be most used in PvP again? So there will be a lot of things That will be changing. And the PvP is really, really gonna change. Crash. One sad part of this update is exclusive equipment is paywalled using a lot of says. Well, my opinion on exclusive equipment, I'll show you guys a stat. So for Sabrina, I actually got her exclusive equipment. It's only going to be combat power. So nothing special with your special equipment. So it's not going to be a big deal for exclusive equipment. It's now just going to be skins, really. The buffs, the combat power buff, I don't think this is going to be an impact, or this is going to be a big impact in the game. Yeah. So don't worry about the exclusive weapons. They are just going to be aesthetics moving forward. Frost joke. So far, the equipment, I think it goes like this. Disassemble all the equipment. Yes, correct. Then there's a certain currency that you'll be getting from the disassembly. Then you'll have to forge equipment. Just gonna take you to the disassembly. So you actually disassemble the equipment, then it gives you this currency, this one. So ancient trace is what you get from disassembling equipment, your old equipment. Then this currency, this one, the corroded wing, this the ancient discovery, and ancient discovery claw, wing, and horn. You can actually forge new weapons here using that currency. There are a lot of currencies in this game. I wish they could have simplified. I already did this, so here. So you just craft it here, and actually the crafting part is, and which to select is actually my problem. So that is why I haven't really gotten through the crafting part. I only crafted a few just to sample it. Blue Frost. I have 2 reroll accounts, one with gold Carrie in John Dong, and the other one with gold April and Talia. Which one should I pick? If you're going to focus on a single nation, I'd rather you go with Carrie and John Donk. April and Talia will be needing Rachel. Definitely. Especially Rachel. Especially April. So preferably you go with Carrie and John Donk. Moon Knight. Yes, the weapons are not really needed, but for Rude and Misty it gave a lot of stuff. Yeah, I guess so. So I don't even actually understand this yet. The fusion here. So I'm gonna have to take time to understand this. Really need to study a lot. So this is where you craft using again the currency that I mentioned, guys. So it's actually up here. Then you craft it here. Then you get the weapon, new one. Disturb. It's weird to me that the critical and destruction sets are separated. Why do you think that? So you have here, this is breaker, formation, vitality. 5-star, 4-star. Can't I get Rachel from selector? Yes, you can. Actually, if you have a selector, you can still get Rachel. So you can actually bring Yinombe. Correct. I've been holding on all of them. Correct. You can get. Yes, I think you can get, because I think it's a gold Fate Core selector. Yes, you can get Rachel from that. Drash, to be honest, since the update made Exos really similar to Epic 7. I just used my knowledge in Epic 7 in gearing Exos Heroes. Yeah, at least you have experience playing Epic 7. As for me, I didn't really, stay long in Epic 7, so really had to relearn everything at this point. Disturb because they are critical rate and damage set. Seems like they go together. Well, you actually have a bad point, but what can we do? What can we do? At this point, oh boy. I'm actually just, to be honest, I'm actually just going with the flow with the game. See how or where it goes on how this game is going to develop. Again, I'm still not sure. Still not sure on the right moves on the development. They could have probably did this in phases, like 3 phases. Blue Frost, thanks for the tips. I'm also from E7 Critical Rate. Yep. You can wear 4 from Destructive set and 2 from Crit set. Yeah, again, I still have to relearn everything. And also, the learning process takes time because I cover, other games as well. So probably gonna have to have a dedicated time to learn Exo. So just gonna do my daily quest now, guys. If you have any other questions, guys, feel free to mention. I'm actually gonna be posting this list in the comment section. This is actually for the artifacts, so that you could have a quicker reference to what artifacts you can actually what do you call this? You can look forward to, or you can use, that is actually viable in our play. Who here in the chat is new to the game? Who here is new? Who are returning players? The funny thing with this game is they actually revamped the game and we haven't seen any FC Dorka yet. Did you guys realize that? So basically, when FC Dorka comes out, she's not going to have a rework. It's actually her first set of skills. And that's very funny. Moon Knight, why Iris skill have 0% scaling? Okay. Let's check out her skill. Is that FC Iris? Let's check out my Iris here. So Disturbed, what do you think of the new Exos heroes, the all new Exos heroes? What do you think? Let's take a look at Iris. Okay. Which part is the scaling? Moon Knight. Why Iris skill have 0% scaling? Grants a buyer equal to 0% of own maximum health. Oh, I think this is a typo. If you're referring to this. I think this is a typo. Again, a glitch. Welcome, guys, to the game. So the good thing about the game, actually, let's not talk about the bad things anymore. The good thing about the game is it provides a lot of balance for new players, returning players, and free to play players. So basically, the game right now, at this point, is going to be free to play friendly and beginner friendly. Because everything, if you haven't played Exos years before and you're just starting now, I think you'd be happy with the game. I think so. Because you don't have to unlearn anything. You just have to start playing it. Blue Frost, when I went to Discord, I was totally confused because I didn't have guides, and even asking who to get from the selective was confusing. Guides are actually hard to find right now because again, everybody's still learning this game, this new game, kinda. Red FC Dorka is good, and though it is in the preview. Disturb. I'm confused. Lots of good changes, but it feels like they kind of forgot about old players with how rushed all the changes were implemented. Again, I was actually thinking that they should have made the changes in phases. So probably 2 or 3 phases. Phase 1, change this one. Phase 2, and Phase 3. At this point, I'm not sure on how many players did quit the game. Especially for the older players or those who have been here since first day of launch. I actually have been playing this game since first day of global launch. So it actually kind of hurts, to be honest. The changes, but again, you have to move on. It's either you play this game, you embrace it, or you don't embrace it at all. Let's do some artifact summons. I'd like to do a couple. I still have 44. So let's do some summons here. I did summon up to 19 earlier, so I'm down to 0 mileage. So let's go. Guides are also hardly blankets since you'll want to get different characters based on your current account channels. Correct. Basically, the guides that are going to be out is more of a general approach because everybody will be customizing their heroes, especially with the artifacts, the equipment. No fated. Okay, guys, just I forgot to mention that sometimes even in your mileage, you're not guaranteed a fated. I actually when I got my first guarantee or mileage, it was legendary. Blue Frost, well, for now, I'm just focusing on clearing story. The braking mechanism is totally new to me, so need time to get used to it. Namikaze, did you get a 5-star from the mileage? No. No. I actually got a 4-star. I got a legendary from the mileage. So even the mileage is not guaranteed it's not a guaranteed 5-star. So that sucks. Ooh, I got 2. Let's just skip this and see what they are. This is shared health. That's nice. And this one is 40% chance to heal 5%. It's good as well. So I haven't really received any mythic yet, aside from what we got in our inbox. That is really a problem. In terms of the split. Rex Salazar, same. I wish it was fated, but there will be an update on it soon. So no fated again. Namikaze, the dev said that they would be adjusted in the next patch. Do you mean the artifacts? 5-star for the premium mileage? Do you mean that? I'm ju- I'm just gonna summon here, guys. Summon artifacts. No mythic. Mythics are really hard to come by. Hopefully I get a mythic from the 19 pulls. I'm just gonna do 19 pulls, just gonna get the mileage. Nothing, guys. They're all blue. Very bad. Disturb, is there currently a standout nation as far as strength? If not, a whole lot has changed balance wise. I imagine not. Nations again, the ones that I see in terms of the first three are good. You have Shadowbane, you have North One Frosty, who else? Shadowbane, North One Frosty, the other one, at least three in mind. Saint West is also good. Estores would be my fourth. Hopefully someday they'll abolish the exclusive equipment, and make it available when you put a Fate Core. So Fate Core pools will give an equipment too. Hopefully. Not a guaranteed purple, guys. So far, new coupons. I don't think they put out coupons recently. I don't think I've seen. Let me check in the Facebook page if they put out. Ooh, mythic. Is it a mythic? It's a mythic, and it's 30% chance of reset turn for a random ally upon receiving damage. This is good. This is one, guys, that I think you should look for. Disturb. No Greenland, Wasted Red. Interesting. Um, Wasted Red could squeak by. I'm sorry. Greenland is actually good. Greenland is in the top 5. Greenland, Wasted Red would be probably in the top 7. So again, I think the top 3 for me, right now, what I really like is going to be North One Frosty, Shadowbane, and what's the other one? I forgot the other one. Greenland is in the top 5. Wasted Red would be in the top 7 or top 6. A new coupon rude that. Is there a new coupon? I don't see anything. Let's continue this. Rude. That Exos Heroes. KR2 second birthday. I haven't used that yet. I'll try it out in after this one. Again, none. All green. Let's do some coupon codes. I'll go back to that later. Coupon. See the settings right here. Yeah. Let's try KR second. Ooh. Nice. Rude is good. Ooh. Haven't claimed it yet. I think Exos I already claimed. Exos. Yeah. That's it. Gonna have to go out. There you go. Okay. Code claimed. Thank you guys for sharing. Lenombe in what position? Lenombe actually I think for me dropped. In terms of I'm gonna show you guys the heroes for Lenombe. Yes, Rera is a good unit to this game. She's good. Going back to let's take a look at Rachel. So for Rachel, if you're gonna focus on Lenombe, so critical damage 30%, then most of his skills are just it's damage, reduce buff duration, and this one is just mana burn. That's only one. So, and if you take a look at his lieutenant, which is Shakan, he has immortality, damage, and nullify buff. Nothing really interesting. And the last one, the last lieutenant that they have is if we're going to go with Baraka, triggers double team when an ally basic attack. This is nice. Assassin Art. Deal 187 damage and silence for 4 turns. Nice as well. Lenombe can actually, can actually fit in the top 7, but as of now, I don't see any synergy that much for them as a group. So maybe look at the FC, not the heroes. Okay, let's try to do that. Fate Core. Okay, so let's start with Rachel. I don't think there's... The only difference for Fate Cores and the regular ones is going to be just the passive. So for Rachel, he's going to get damage immunity for 1 time for self. This is the usual from the last time. Increased crit rate So nothing special. For Baraka, if it's going to be Black Fate Core, so double team is here. Grants damage immunity to self when health falls at 30%. Same with Rachel. Again, guys, nothing special. Nothing really special for Lenombe. Where is... Did I miss Mr. Shakan and went ahead? Where is it? Oh shit. Shakan. Here he is. So for him, his additional is also damage immunity. To self when own health falls below 30. So all three of them have damage immunity when falling below 30%. But this is only for one. This is only one time. So again, I'm not feeling. I'm sorry, but I'm not really feeling Ninombe at this point. There are a lot better, even base kits for other nations than Ninombe. So I don't really think that they can be competitive, but they're not going to be in the top for me. That's my opinion. Yes, the Nombe is basically damage remitting crits. It's sad, but I still love them. After being in Vagabond Greenland for the longest time. If you really want to bring the Nombe, they really need help with other nations. Probably combine a second nation to your team. See if she is from Ninombe. April. Where is Miss April? Here she is. For April... Is she still with Inombe? Let's go out first and check out if she still belongs with the nation. April Hero Journal. Lenombe, yeah, she's still here. Let's go back to my polls, guys. I'm gonna finish the artifact polls. Let's just continue to talk. I think FC April would be the redeeming factor for Lenombe if there was a redeeming factor for them. Hope I'd get another mythic before. Oh, no. Is this mythic? No. This is Storm Splitting Rudy. Increase on attack for 30% for 10 turns and heals for 10% of own health when own health fails. Nice. Let's do another one. Need one more mythic. Hopefully I could get another one. A lot of legendaries here. Alamin, I think I have a bug where my characters and enemies slide around each other during combat. Anyone came across this? From my end, I don't think I've seen that yet. Caesar, I was pissed when they removed the barrier and rat skills on some of the first Guardian FCs. Yes, they're pretty much very watered down at this point. Rex Salazar, the three sisters are really balanced for the Nombe. Healer, tank, DPS. Frost joke. Yeah, no problem. Welcome. Although I wanna ask which nation to complement Melanombian team. I only have one slot left. FC Rachel, FC Baraka, FC Shakan, and FC April. Before it used to be Schmid. I'm not sure now. Not really sure. Schmid was actually the perfect complement for Idombe. Not anymore. Not really sure on who to complement at this point. This game, I think, still has a lot of bugs. They will have to fix them soon, and probably there's going to be a patch, probably next week, just for bug fixes. So far, ooh, I got two. Let's see. Oh, a mythic. This is actually the same as I got earlier. Reset. So I have two now. That's nice. This one, Dark Silhouette Revel. Increase on attack 20. Nice as well. So 7 more. 7 more. FC Morris, probably yes. Again, at this point, guys, we are at a phase wherein we are experimenting on everything. So you might as well try to experiment with FC Morris for the Nombe team. Yep, selfish on the buffs, correct. Thoughts on Reiner? Reiner is... I picked what do you call this? I picked Wonderland as one. I'm going back to the summons later. Let's go back to Reiner. Reiner, I think is still good. First, she has double team when an ally attacks an enemy. So again, for this passive alone, this is going to be very good. When an ally attacks an enemy, 1 per round. So this is actually once per round, which is actually very good. Next passive is going to be Royal Straight Flush, increase attack. So that is your usual. As for this one, this is going to be all enemies and damage over time. Burn. And this one is deals 525 damage to one enemy. Grants immunity to self. Immunity is actually just immunity to debuffs, not damage immunity. So if you're asking me if she's still worth it, I think yes, because ultimately her passive is actually good. So she's gonna trigger double team when an ally attacks an enemy. So again, this is once per round. And this is gonna be good. Still good. Alamin, another question. What's the best way to level your heroes? Heroes, I would suggest you use them in... If you want to level them up, you go to the world and you use them in exploration. So here, you may level them up here in exploration. When you use them in the team for exploration, Also, the one way of leveling them up efficiently is also bringing them in the chapters. So that's actually one. And if you have a lot of currency, like for example, where is my inventory? So for example, again, for level up, if you have a lot of currency, like for example, I'm gonna level Rara up. Try to save as much of these currencies as possible if you want to level them up, and try to use um the same, the same element, so that it's more efficient that way. So I think those are the three ways of how you can level up your heroes. Rex, thank you. Frost joke. I just want to point out Raynor and Baraka's double team do not stack unless it was made that way. Um, at this point, I think we have to test this, that they don't stack. But I think they do, because it's not mentioned that they don't stack. Oh. I'm just gonna restart the game, guys. Blue stacks just crashed. Okay, just crashed, and just gonna reboot. Keep your questions coming. So for Rhinor and Baraka's double team, at this point, I believe it does stack, unless when we test it, it doesn't stack at all. Moon Knight, I have been nice being here, but I have to go now because my parents. Bye, Moon Knight. Thank you. Thank you for dropping by. I mean, how do I get those books? Sorry for all the questions. It's okay. Those books, I think you... During exploration, I think you could get them. You could also get them in... No, in the challenges. Sorry. Those books can be farmed in the challenges. I don't know right now on which part of the challenges, because they have rearranged the challenges. But I'm sure you can get them there. Let's take a look at the challenges. I think we only have 3 now. Technical difficulties always happens to this stream. So let's go to not there. World here. Challenges, door to creation, correct. So if you select a challenge here, you will be... It's in growth. So if you want to move, you can actually check... You'll have to open this up per level. So you start from easy going back to special. And you can actually check. There you go. As you can see here, the expected rewards are down below. As you go to special, the rewards actually do increase. Here, it's only scrolls, but for special, it's going to be books. So you have to clear this step by step. Hope that helps. Caesar, thoughts on why they replace element guardian stones with hero types for breaking? At this point, man, I don't really have an idea. So sleepy, I still lack sleep. Not really. I don't really have an idea why they changed element guardian stones with hero types for breaking. I think the system before was really good, but I don't know why they did that. Kate said, what did you use for gold? What do you use gold for? I have 150 million. Gold. Gold, I think I used in there are a lot of things that you can use gold with. There are a lot of upgrades within the hero that needs gold. I even have 285 million, so a lot. You can use it enhancing. You can actually use it in I forgot. There's actually a mode here wherein you'll be using a lot of gold. I forgot where. Alamin, sweet, thank you, welcome. Disturb, I see they kind of forced everyone into the new gear immediately since it's so much stronger. Yeah. Again, there are a lot of things that we have to still, understand about the new game. Actually, my head is still kind of spinning with a lot of changes that has been happening. Yep. Keep in mind, gold is actually it's usually consumed in bursts. So sometimes you eventually will have will have less gold. But with 150 million, I don't think you'll lose that much in the near future. I'm just gonna finish this, guys. Door creation uses lots of wood. Yep, I remember. Yes. There are actually RNGs in door creation that use a lot of gold. I just forgot where. Oh, got two. This is this mythic? This is mythic. One more mythic. This is Vicious Gale Grius. Increase on critical hit by 20. This is also good. And I have Guide of Dark Veils, Monryu. Grants heal over time to ally with lowest health. Alright. Nice. So how many mythics is that? I think I got 2 already from these pulls. We'll check it out later. So this one only legendary. This one, guys, is good. Confident Assassin, Way. 20% chance to afflict a random debuff to target for 3 turns. This, I think, reaches up to 50%. With too many things going around, my hero inventory was around 600 plus. I decided to clear them out and just leave the fated and FCs. Now it's less than 100 in there. So squeaky clean. I know what you mean because I had to do inventory last night. So we're actually kind of rearranging our closet. So Minea. Okay, 2 more. 2 left. I still have 30,000 says. Caesar, possible reason is not all tank heroes being used as support heroes are more powerful. I have been using Effie Ramsey as my lone front hero with my back heroes consist of Reiner, Schmid, Rera, and Bathory. Yeah, I do believe so as well. This one... Oh my god, it's all green. Or blue. One more. One more. Let's see what we get. Legendaries. So as witnesses, guys, I'm gonna get the mileage and see what I get. So it's sent to my mailbox. And here it is. See? I told you guys, it's a legendary. It's okay. I'm happy with the pull anyway. Let's see what I got. I think I got 3 mythics from that pull. Is Tantalo bad now? I think it's still good. The problem with Tantalo is that he transferred to Saint West. Let's take a look at Tantalo. Tantalo, where are you? Tantalo. Banga. Here he is. So for Tantalo, increased critical resist, debuff, decrease hit of target by 20% for 10 turns upon attacking enemy. Ooh, okay, more on defensive. Increase maximum health. This is just for a theme. Deals 89% damage to all enemies, and he has provoke for 3 turns. Deals 375 damage to one enemy. Grants a barrier equal to 73 maximum health to self. Kinda don't like his kit. He turned from extraordinary to ordinary. He has provoke and he has a shield. That's it. He's more he's more of you know, your basic tank at this point. Warden is buying the nation a good option. It gives a 3 anyway, correct, right? Okay. Let me answer that question by looking at is it in the shop? No. Where is it? Where can we see that one? It's in recruit, right? Recruit. Okay, string creation. Nation premium recruit. Okay, as for me, this is actually a good buy. Especially if you are a beginner. These are good buys. Because you actually build your nation on these heroes anyway. So these are really good buys at this point. He's rated at a 2.7. Tantalo, yeah. Not that good. Not that good. Very, very nerfed. I can officially say I have every gold FC in the game. I'm so happy. Good for you, man. Good for you. Recruitment Nation. So again, this one is of good value. Good value because you get 3. And you can only purchase this one at a time. So if you don't... Why is there a different price? As you can see, per nation is going to be different. Like this one, 12, 12, 12, 14, 14, and 10. It's weird. Welcome and welcome. It's actually only once, because once you buy these for the Nombe, you cannot buy the set anymore. So that is how they're limiting this one. But this is a good buy, especially if you're new to the game. Should I get that? Which, what do you mean? The Nation Premium Recruit? Are you talking about this, Alamit? Well, this is a good buy. I tell you, for the zest that it's requiring, it's this is crazy cheap. So if you guys are planning to get based on the sets that you have, be my guest. These are actually very good buys. Stirb FC types, some have 2 gold, some have 1. Correct. Green Dinosaurs have 3 gold FC, while Inombe has 2 black and 1 gold FC, and the rest are all 2 gold and 1 black. That's why they call. Ah, okay. Sorry. Yeah. Yep. And now I understand. So that's it. So far, again, this will really depend on which nation do you prefer, what playstyle do you prefer. But again, my recommendations here would be North Von, Greenland is good, Saint West as a top 3, if you want to ask. After the 3, then the rest would be Estores, Wasted Red, and the last would be Ninombe. Haven't checked changes to Signature Force, but they say you have to redo them all. Not really redo them all. More on what I did. Just want to share with you guys. I reset Ninombe. I reset Greenland. I reset Vagabond. Then the copies that I got from them, I redistributed to storage is now full. I redistributed all what I got from there. Wasted Red is also full. See. Then North Von Frosty is also full. I haven't reset this. This was North Von Frosty is actually one of my recipients. Then you have Saint West as well. I actually spread them out. And the last nation that I was able to spread out copies is actually Shadowbane, in which I already have maxed out as well. Still think 3 gold is the best deal. Yeah, I think so. What does Saint West even do left before they existed? Saint West. Check out the video that I had for the nations, because Saint West right now, in terms of the skills that they were given back, they're good. They're good. Carry, Donk, and Nemeris is actually good. Okay, guys. Guys, do you have any more questions? We might end the stream in a while. I still have to do kinda a little bit more studying. As you know, guys, I'm still finishing up my thesis and need to work on that even on a weekend. Still have to graduate by June. And I'm actually a ways to go in my thesis. So am really actually excited to graduate. So hopefully after I graduate, will have more time for YouTube, Exos Heroes, and the other games that I cover. So I hope that I have a lot of plans actually in the future, especially for next year, especially for the second half of the year. There will be a lot of things happening in this channel, I tell you. So again, thank you guys for staying with me, supporting me. I'm really happy that you're here and you've shared your time with the stream. So if you have any more questions, guys, let's do some last three questions before we end the stream. So hope that I have more or less answered most of your questions. And any more questions, guys? So I'm just gonna go back to my inventory for. I'm actually happy with what I have. Couple of mythics. No problem, Caesar. No problem. Gonna have more, more videos the next few days for Exos Heroes. I still have to do a guide on the equipment. After this stream, please do check out the artifact guide that I put out. I actually uploaded it simultaneous with the stream, so you guys can check it out. And that is a more detailed view on the artifacts. So, thank you, Kate. Thank you very much. Frost Joke, thank you very much. Alamin, is Ulum a good tank? Yes. That is why Greenland is good because of Ulum right now. He is really good. He has shared health right now. So very, 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 very good contribution to Greenland. Frost Joke, see you on your next stream when topic is on equipments. I see how you feel about it. Yeah, no worries. Probably have another stream next week. So I'm gonna have a scheduled stream for Exos Heroes every Saturday. I'm gonna continue that one because of the updates, Q&As on some of the things that you might want to ask, and hope to see you guys next week. So you all stay safe wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you next week. Bye, guys, and take care always.